Hello Munchkins and viewers alike, it's me Munchie and welcome to whatever this video is. This is just kind of an announcement video of where I've been, what's been happening, and hopefully give you guys an understanding of what is currently going on in my life. For those of you who are unaware, 2020 has not been so great when it comes to around the world with our friends and family and with what our social life has been. And for me, unfortunately, I have lost many family members, including my own father, this year. Hi! And this is my foster cat, Tucker. Yes, brand new foster cat. I was fostering Jazzy, and then I decided to foster another cat because my aunt decided to get kittens, and I had kitten fever, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna foster another cat. And so I'm fostering a thyroid cat, which also has a UTI right now, and I am so glad that I helped him because he was a free to good home cat, and he was not being very well taken care of. He's got a lot of issues, he's underweight, and he is scared of the world almost. But anyways, this is just kind of an update video of I don't know what. Shall we continue? But I lost my dad this year, and I really don't want to dig that back up. And I lost my uncle this year, and I've lost Dottie this year, and I've lost many animals this year, including just within the last couple nights around Thanksgiving. I lost one of my personal hamsters, a loon, which actually was from a recent summer litter born at the rescue, which I have actually not told you guys about. I'm sorry. I hope you guys miss me. I miss you guys too. But with the way my life has been right now, I got a job starting September 1st, 2020. And that was probably one of the biggest mistakes. I probably should have been on unemployment for much longer, but I really wanted to get back into the working field because I miss it so dearly. And I miss my job so much. And for those of you who are unaware, I don't want to rely on YouTube as the source of income because that is just not my life. And I don't want people to think that I am using YouTube as just some money grubbing place, which I am not. And I hope people understand that YouTube for many people is now a job, which is incredible because back when I first joined YouTube in 27, not 2017, 27. 07, actually, 07. Sorry, I was like 27. Gosh, are we like in some weird ass period? But anyways, I actually saw YouTube evolve over the years, and I was kind of 1 year after YouTube when it came to me being on the platform and making content. And that content has evolved as well as the times have evolved too of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. But anyways, I can't believe it has evolved into this big thing here. Now, for you guys, you probably don't know, or maybe you do if you stick around. YouTube is just kind of a side project where it also helps out my rescue, but at the same time, it could still also help out me, because if it helps out me, it's also me helping out others, or the animals, or kitty cats like Tucker here. Because Tucker has to go back to the vets, and so vet bills cost a lot. But anyways, I am a workaholic, and I really do love working, but when it comes to creativity, that has a lot to do with my mental state. And unfortunately, I did not at first get burnt out from YouTube, but after a while, I actually got very tired and very worn down at my job. And currently right now, I am seeking to leave it. I went back to a pet job. Because before I actually worked at a pet store, I went back to a pet job environment, and now I am actually really unhappy, and it has a lot to do with the staff there. So, and the hours and a bunch of other stuff. But right now I really cannot get out of it, and I unfortunately cannot manage making videos on top of working a full-time job, even though for whatever reason my job classifies me as part-time, even though I am literally working 40 hours a week sometimes, upwards of 40 hours a week. Now I've been brought back down to 30 hours, but I'm still supposed to be part-time and I don't get benefits from it. Anyways, so being an adult sucks. Kids out there who watch this, hi! I know it's not hamster related today. I'm very, very sorry. But don't worry, hopefully in the future we're going to get back on board. And that's the thing that I want to make this video about and be a parent, is I'm showing you a little bit about my life right now, while also not telling you the whole majority of my life. And I'm also trying to be myself too, being at least positive and happy and having these really nice moments, but also hoping you guys realize that I am mentally not doing okay. I've had a lot of health issues and health scares, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of what is causing me the most consistent health scare throughout the last, I want to say, 2.5 to 3 years. I think it's coming up on 3-year mark, honestly. And it's been getting worse. I've been in a lot of pain. I have not been able to do the things I used to love doing. And that's a scary thing when you go to doctors and they can't find out what is what. So they're like, okay, maybe it's this. Okay, maybe it's that. And then it's like, oh, this symptom is very odd. And we don't know where to go from here. I don't want to go into further details to bore you guys, but I'm in this cycle where I want to make content. I want to push it out, but I just don't want to be sitting for about 3 to 4 hours editing a video and just being at my computer table, because a lot of it does also have to do with pain in my back, and I can't seem to shake that feeling of why I'm in so much pain in my back. So sitting editing videos has caused a lot of problems. Driving has been probably the worst thing. When I drive, I love driving, but it hurts my back. And you would think, oh, take pain meds, take this and that. I actually have other problems where if I take a pain med, I'm causing another symptom of another medical concern that I really probably should be taking care of. But the problem is I have so many that I am currently trying to take care of that I guess this could be funny to you guys, but I am loaded up on drugs that are prescribed. And it's just not been a good feeling, because I have never really been one of those people that are like, so looking forward to it, because I really don't like taking those medications. And it's just been causing me a lot of mental issues up here. And my job is making me depressed. I got harassed at work. Oh, I got really harassed, and I can't deal with it. I used to be able to deal with this so well, but 2020, ever since it's rocked my core, I have not really been able to recuperate so well. And you know what? I know people would say, well, Munchie, come to YouTube. I mean, like, work full-time on YouTube. Get away from currently what you're doing in the real world. But at the same time, I have a really big fear of YouTube. If I were to go full-time on YouTube, what happens if my content sucks, or it suffers, or if like September hits when everybody goes back to school and ad revenue plummets, especially when you rely on income when it comes to like out-of-pocket expenses. Like, I like to put a lot of my income from YouTube back into the rescue, and or right now what I am currently doing is trying to focus on paying off my car bill, because that's very important, because my car also helps me not just with my personal life, but it also helps out the rescue as well. So getting that all paid off means I could put my money elsewhere and better spent, and hopefully you guys get where I'm going with that. But I just have this really big fear also that I'm gonna make my content suck somehow, and I just don't want that. I'm so scared of what this channel could or could not become that I just don't jump on board of that idea. And I know others kind of still see YouTube as a hobby right now. And also making quite a bit of money, because they also have maybe outside of it connections, better paying jobs. Hi, I'm just one person that doesn't have an editor, does everything myself. I used to just like write scripts down. Now I just do everything at the top of my head, which sometimes has some funny bits, other times not so much. And so I try to be at least as real and down to earth with you guys as possible. And I tried to say down to earth, but I realized it sounded like down to with you guys. Sorry. So I just hope you guys understand where I am coming from. And, I wanted to do 12 Days of Christmas this December. And this job I currently have has me working 9 hours when I did not ask to be working 9 hours a day, and being away from home for almost 10 hours a day. Yeah. It's not fun. Oh, it is not fun at all, and I don't think my little body can handle it. Nope, I don't think it can, both mentally and physically, especially with what's going on right now. So I am looking to get out of it. I'm probably looking to get another job, or I'm looking at the possibility of just quitting. Hopefully somehow getting unemployment started up again. I mean, maybe there is wiggle room because it's a pandemic. If you quit, maybe they will allow it. Not so sure about that because my job is considered essential right now. And if that doesn't work, I mean, it's a possibility that, you know, maybe I can make a video a day. But at the same time, being away from YouTube, I did the bad thing where I looked at the numbers. You know, you're not supposed to. All right, don't do that, and don't feel bad if you're just starting out being a YouTuber. I understood my numbers were gonna plummet, and that also affects kind of like how you plan things for the future. You know, my channel, I want to say, since I stopped uploading for, I want to say 3 weeks, and I used to do just one video a day. All right, three weeks with no 3 videos. Revenue definitely did drop by, I want to say, this is a very random number, it's probably not accurate, but probably 33%, maybe, not so sure. And I'm so scared that if I start back up, that nobody is going to see this video. You know what I'm saying? But I am also not trying to quit YouTube, but I don't think, and here's the point that I've been trying to make for the last 11 minutes now, is I don't think I am going to be able to get up a video in December. And by George, if I manage to do that, that would be fantastic, not considering this one. So I'm going to have to make it up to you guys somehow by doing my own 12 days in 2021, and probably not in December. Last year, 25 days of Christmas, and that giveaway that I did. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, I think I got to like day 23 and I'm like, you know what? You guys got this. You got this. You're fine. But 25 days of Christmas definitely did like almost kill me. But I planned ahead during that one, and that was really fun, and I'm so glad I did the giveaway because the person who got the item was like so happy. And I love doing giveaways on the channel ever since the early 2010s. I've been doing a giveaway. Not every year, but the majority. And it just makes me happy, and it makes other people happy, and that's kind of my point of me existing on this planet, is to also make other people happy while also maintaining a balance for myself and hopefully not neglecting myself. And I hope anybody out there who's also struggling kind of like me and kind of saying, oh my gosh, I'm kind of like Munchie. It feels good, but it also feels bad knowing that you and the other person on the other end are struggling. You know what I'm saying? So I get you. I get you, other person who is struggling just the same as me and thinking, oh my gosh, you are just like me, Munchie. Yeah, that really sucks. And I'm sorry. I wish they could be better. I actually can. I sometimes think about crying all the time. Like, there was this time when I was just left alone at work to defend the front, and I was calling manager support because I needed first backup at the register, and I also just needed a manager to come up because, you know, I couldn't handle what this person needed. And it wasn't like a complaint or anything. It was just like, you know, this person actually needed a manager to talk to because it was a thing not related to what I had going on. And nobody came up, and I was alone trying to call for backup on the floor for eight minutes, about 7 to 8 minutes, and nobody came up. And I had a line of people, and I had the lady that I was trying to assist apologizing profusely that I am so sorry, I am alone on this floor, and I can't believe it, you know? Just, Munchie, leave your job. Okay, I'm trying. I'm in the process. I want to secure another job first before I leave this job, but I'm at my breaking point, and I would love to tell you guys about my experience, but I don't know. Would you guys want to listen to it? Leave a comment down below if you guys would like to listen to my job experience, because I have talked about my jobs in the past, and it's not been so great. I mean, my current job before the pandemic ended, that job, not before the pandemic ended because it's still ongoing, is that job was fantastic, and I was actually moving up in this job. This job that I'm currently at, even though I have set skills, and these skills have been super helpful for like the first month of me working here, If people don't know how to maintain a structure and a good balance, and they don't know how to schedule people or how to handle people, especially their own staff, it's a disaster waiting to happen. And I don't know how long I can just sit back and watch other people be neglected as well as me. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so point being is I am not going to be making a video in December, except for this one. And if I do, then I hope you guys do appreciate it. If it's a terrible video, don't feel obligated to like the video, by the way. But hopefully this gives you clarity as to where I have been. I have been very transparent on Twitter. And I know not a lot of people follow me on Twitter, and I don't even like posting on Twitter sometimes. I'm like, oh, nobody's really gonna see it, or nobody's really gonna relate. It's just posting like what you did last week, or like the last night, or whatnot. But, you know, I mean, sometimes I can connect with people on Twitter, and sometimes people can be absolute little shits on Twitter. And I don't know. Recently something has affected me on Twitter where I'm like, I really don't like people sometimes, and I don't know the reasoning behind it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this little video that's been going on for 16 minutes now. I appreciate your time and energy watching to the very end, all 3 of you people out there. So have a lovely December. Happy holidays, whatever you're celebrating, or maybe if you're not celebrating, maybe you should. Maybe you should celebrate you day, you know? Not your birthday, but I just mean like a day for you, relaxation in general. I will try doing that too once I get all my problems solved, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.